Hi everybody, it's Mark here. Just thought I'd pop on and do a quick video that has to do with the new moon in Gemini that is happening today, May 30th, 2022. Now, Gemini is probably the most mutable of the mutable signs, flexible, changeable, easygoing, lighthearted, that kind of thing. And that's the kind of energy we would expect when the sun and the moon are both in Gemini together. But there is a planetary configuration that's going on right now that is kind of gumming up the works a little bit. Mercury is the planetary ruler of Gemini, and currently it's in a situation where it's being challenged by Saturn, which is the party pooper planet, basically. Pretty much the anti-Mercury lightheartedness, as I stated earlier. And another aspect of this configuration is the fact that Mercury is going stationary direct today, which means it's coming out of its retrograde phase, which I'm sure we're all very happy to hear. And it's about to go direct again. But in the period between the retrogradation and the directness, there's this period where it just sort of sits still and does nothing. It's stationary. And the unusual thing is, not only is it in a challenging aspect to Saturn, as I mentioned, Saturn is also stationary today. It's about to go retrograde. So it had been going direct and it is about to go retrograde. So their planets are kind of both at a standstill, facing each other off. So there may be certain plans or things that you wanted to go forward with over the next few days, and there may be some kind of a hurdle, an obstacle, someone in authority stopping you from getting what you want, or saying there's a rule that you have to go by in order to gain the thing you're after, because that's Saturn. Saturn wants you to follow the rules, and it has all kinds of blocks and hurdles to make you earn what it is that you are looking for. So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit of a frustrating aspect, unfortunately, but it shouldn't last too long. The first few days of the new moon as we go forward would hopefully be the epicenter of that kind of energy. So the Sabian symbol for this 9-degree Gemini moon is an airplane dives towards the earth as though falling. So that's kind of interesting. It sounds very tricky and even dangerous, an airline diving towards the earth, but the key phrase in this is as though it was falling. So it sounds like it's sort of trick aerial event. Much like, let's say, if you were on a roller coaster and you were falling, but you're not actually falling to your death or anything. It's all part of the fun and the excitement of being on a roller coaster, unless you hate roller coasters like I do. So in any case, this Sabian symbol to go with this new moon has kind of a fool flavor to it. Jumping off a cliff, but knowing you'll be all right. Something will catch you or go right on the way down, or it'll be a very safe and happy landing. So there's something about that, really going for something as if it were perhaps something that, could be tricky or scary, but knowing that it's actually safe. So I wouldn't encourage anyone to do anything dangerous. Make sure the safety component is in there as well. So I'm just going to shuffle some cards as I do with these lunations, and just pick 3 cards and see how the energy of this new moon in Gemini with the Saturn restrictions and this diving airplane, how that all may show up in tarot. So I'm just going to pick 3 cards. They are all face down. and I will reveal them as I go along. Okay, first card is the Queen of Swords. So definitely, I did caution you not to try anything dangerous. So this is a very perceptive queen. She wants to nurture, because all queens have the element of water to some degree, even though this is the airy water queen. So she wants some discernment in order to nurture and protect you. There might be something that has to be said that might be unpleasant, but it's a home truth and it's for the good of everyone involved. She's welcoming in this little butterfly, so she can be gentle when she chooses to, but that sword is up and can be used at any minute. Sometimes approaching the Queen of Swords can feel like, falling out of a plane. You just don't know what you're going to get and how it's going to go. You don't know if you have your parachute or not. Now, next to the Queen of Swords, we have the Magician. So that's a great card. So it's about calling on your skill set and manifesting something in your life. And as I've said often, the key to manifestation is in the 4 elements, the 4 suits that he has in front of him. In other words, if you want to manifest something in your life, your heart has to be in it. Here we see the cup. It has to be very passionate and energized in your objective, and the sword is you have to be thinking about it a lot, planning, strategizing, and the disc here, coin, pentacle, is saying you have to take some steps in reality to make it happen. The other 3 elements are all very well and good, but until you take a step in reality, nothing can be manifested. So there's your Magician getting behind you, and everyone wants the Magician behind them because of his skill set. 2 very, very competent cards here. And I've said Gemini is Mercury ruled, and this is an air card. The swords are air, very Mercury, and Mercury was assigned to the Magician by the Golden Dawn. I believe it's on this card somewhere. Where is it? There is a Mercury. Oh, I think, is that it? Yeah, Mercury tattoo on his arm. So it's interesting that that should have come up. The last card, also air, swords. And it's the 6 of Swords. And really, it's funny, the plane falling out of the sky has become migrating geese or a flock of birds. Very aligned and doing well. So, and the 6 of Swords is one of the very few positive swords where you're moving forward in a good way. It's like you've fallen out of the plane and landed in a boat and you're on your way. And I really like this. It's like organizing your thoughts, maybe researching something, discussing it with someone. Often 6s are interactive numbers, and just putting all your ducks, your thoughts in a row will get you what you want. 3 very Mercury Gemini type cards here, and the key is, I would say, to use your skill set, your brain, to move forward in getting what you want during this period. So I really didn't see much of a challenge of the Saturn piece coming up in the cards. They all just really seem to be saying, use your thoughts, use your words very carefully and very precisely, and you're good to go. Okay, that's it for now. See you next time. Bye.